3 pagodas or something. Like,
Yeah, but planting it would be pretty big.
I mean, do you even need to Oxford theoretically?
I'm going to.
Why? I mean, are we going factory science or are we going 5-year plan?
I was thinking factory science first. If I get enough culture, I could do both.
I'm thinking 5-year plan first, because, like, so here's how I'm imagining this game going, right?
I'm listening.
You're gonna get teamed.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to kill
Okay.
Zulu before that happens.
So I'm thinking you go into factories right now.
I'm going through modern for factories this game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because if I'm going, otherwise there's no reason for me to fucking go into order.
I
Like,
mean,
I really think
5-year
that's one
plan.
of the huge benefits of order is doing that.
Okay.
I mean, what if I, for example, like, what if I don't have, if I go factory tech right now and I don't have coal, you know how sad I'm going to be?
2 people's lands.
No, I don't think so, man. I really don't think so. So what is this, the difference? So this lets me see coal at 10 turns. Potentially 10 turns I'm to here. So it adds 10 turns to getting an ideology.
So imagine this, right? So what if you go radio, and you get factory science, and then you don't have any coal?
Sure.
What do you? I mean, it's all bad. If you don't
But
have coal,
at that point,
right?
like, at least I have the ideology. So yes, I don't get the factories, but I have an ideology. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I think about that.
It's just like factory tech is 6 turn. Is literally like 6-turn detour or 5-turn detour from public schools. In fact, you can get it sooner. I think you should be working the Writers Guild instead of that workshop, by the way.
I can get behind that for rationalism right now.
Yeah, you want to unlock rationalism, get secularism as soon as possible. I really think getting production up as soon as possible is what you want to be doing right now. It's always the mentality when you're ahead, prepare to be teamed.
Yeah, I know, and I absolutely do that. I just don't know that this is the way to do it. I can watch it over Castle. I will eventually. What's the next one? I guess I don't lose to watch it for any big reasonable amount of time, but Cannon's are really nice. Or not Cannon's,
No.
I watch it really nice. Cannon's are really garbage. Oh man. What am I doing right now?
Building farms, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Deleting that trireme. I mean, I guess you could potentially sit that trireme above that fish tile, just like forget watch out.
Alright, so the only city I have left to feed food to is you. I guess I'm waiting on the settle before I launch the next
Yeah.
the next one of these. Alright, so you've already moved, unfortunately. Okay, how are we doing in demos right now? First in tech, first in manufactured goods, third in army. We're gonna second
See,
in army.
that's pretty scary.
Yeah, I don't know. Who watches will defend?
Is
He's
Zulu
trading
moving
with
into
me.
Sweden? He's trading with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Zulu's moving into Sweden?
He might at this point conquer himself into total pointlessness. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have Colosseums up everywhere. I think I can actually build. Rio de Janeiro needs one.
Rio de Janeiro?
I might try
Well, you're
to
going
do
to
that.
plant a new city, too, so that's probably not going to work.
How many turns before that settler gets up there? 5? 6? Might be enough time to build both. Especially if I prioritize that over this guild
You have to
right
get
now.
it over the Artist Guild.
Yeah, I'd like to do that though. That would be kind of big, so I don't have to worry about that later. So rationalism in next turn actually, which is nice. I'm okay with this prophet coming around. He's spreading his religion.
Let's see. Yeah, so unfortunately that cargo ship's going to be chilling for a couple turns.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think they pay upkeep on cargo ships, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah. Would it actually be faster to embark that settler? I think it would be.
I think I can get into that tile this turn.
Yeah. And then come. Were you planting on the iron or the one above it? Probably on the iron, right?
I think that has to be the iron for the plains.
Can you
river
actually
tiles.
send out that compo to see if there's any fish over there? curious.
Over here?
Yeah, to the left.
Not the comp. I could bring this guy in there.
Yeah, the combo. And the horseman? Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's grab rationalism. I want secularism next too. I think, man, if I just stack science as this, I'm going to be in pretty good shape. If I can get the infantry before anyone else does, man, like, that's just ridiculous. Oh, I forgot what I was doing with these fucking workers, didn't I? This city is not going to be needed that improved. Let's go up, get on the road, and help with that city in a minute. Keep building farms in here, it's fine. What else are we doing?
Maybe get buy another farm tile.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, I would just use it as a scout. Just keep there.
I just need to remember I have this because it's going to be currently sitting. Am I really listening to you and going factories? I just don't know, man.
I think you want to go factories in a 5-year plan. Oh, you just completely forgot about that guy.
Yeah, I know. So find out if I have coal, basically, and then go straight into that. Okay. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe it's going to be.
need to go
But the
radio
problem
at this
is,
point.
the fucking problem with doing that, man, is you waste the benefit of that. If I get factories first, there's no way I'm not going to hard build them because it's going to be faster than going in through that route.
No, okay, that's. It's.
Either way, I need economics.
You're trying to be like it's all about efficiency, right?
Yep.
So like, getting 5-year plan also makes your factories go faster.
Right, and what it does is it allows me to get public schools before factories going that route. It lets me finish public schools as I get into 5-year plan to grab factories.
Okay, so theoretically, the most efficient thing you can do is build factories first, because it makes all your infrastructure
No, that's not
faster.
true. Because it's only true if they don't cost me 50% less. You know, the benefit of the factories is twofold, right? Yes, it's a hard production bonus, which is amazing, and it's also you get access to the ideology. There's no way I'm going to enter factory tech and not still start building factories, because it's still going to be quicker than going the ideology, the bulbing way.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I always get bunched up in production at this point in the game.
So the question is, what is the most efficient way of doing it?
What am I doing?
And I don't think we know.
I don't think I'm gonna. Am I gonna upgrade these archers to like? I mean, we're past the point of crossbows. I don't think I can just delete these archers.
Delete the archers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great Moss, unit promotion. Cool. Let's go level.
Watcha.
All right. Is a temple something? What a market is.
No.
Do I need any other military units in here right now? I don't think I do. I literally think there's nothing in this city that I want to build.
Oh, theater.
God, I hate that I'm even considering this. No.
No, it's not. Don't do it. Build
Not a real thing. Yeah. 3 turns into a border growth. I'd rather wait. I don't want to spend the money on that particularly right now. Especially since I have no income.
Yeah. You want to get a worker up there, I think, and improve that.
No fish.
That's probably no fish.
Yeah, that's what this worker's doing. And if I'm gonna
So
have to
you're
buy
planting
tiles,
on the iron, right?
Yeah. Okay. If I'm really planting this city at all, it seems super sketchy to me.
I think you're going to be surprised on how bad. I mean, so I want to decide whether we're going to feed it food or feed it. Yeah, you want
It's going to be
feed it
production.
food or feed
Production.
it production.
It has
Well, I
to
mean,
be.
so-
It has to be librarian to university, right? So I'm going to finish economics.
Right, but the city has like no food itself, right? So it can just like work. Like GG.
Really? He's going to lose?
No.
I don't know what that looks like late game. I don't think the Zulu... I mean, I guess if the Zulu swing all of his troops over attack me now, I think I'm still okay defensively. I'm going to have to push into fucking Great Wall, which is going to be a nightmare, but I don't think his tech's going to be able to keep up like this, right? Because there's no way
You
his
can
tech
still
keeps
just
up.
walk. I don't know.
And what's he getting out of this trade route right now? Is he stealing... Is he leeching? He's leeching science off me.
Only one.
I do need factories to see if I have coal, but the downside is taking the time to get factory tech and coal tech are the same tech, which is really stupid.
It's also, there's also the downside of using your Oxford, right?
That's true.
Like, using your Oxford to get plastics is much better than using it to get radio.
I did get my cystine, right? I did get cystine. Okay, excellent. Alright, I still want these. I guess I could build a Circus Maximus over here.
Oh.
5 turns.
Well, you're planting in 1 turn, right?
Am I? Am I really doing that?
Yeah.
Do I really want that city? Does it do anything for me? What does it do for me? Like, seriously, what does it do for me?
Maybe not. Let me look at the area again.
Okay, so we'll be working, once I purchase them, we have access to a cattle and 3 plains river tiles, which aren't terrible. We have a unique luxury up here, which is okay. There's a couple hills. I mean, it's fairly garbage lands. The question is, and it lets me send 1 more trade route, although it's going to be a while before I have another trade route at this point, right?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. It
You
would be
could
nice
redirect the trade route.
Yeah. Don't know what I think about that. Alright, what are we doing? We're going to level my watches.
Capital really doesn't need to have insane pop this game.
What are you talking about?
Right?
Yes, it does.
What, it does?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of playing this city, right? To get more food to your capital.
I think it does. I mean, it does need that. Because all my other cities are mediocre, right?
I think I'm for planting the city. I think it was my idea anyway, so I'm gonna keep going with it.
Alright, what am I doing right now? Am I really
You're not building
Factory
Circus Maximus. You're building a windmill and you're getting factories, I think.
You want me to get factories so bad right now? I really don't want them.
I think if you want to rush infantry, not using your Oxford is the correct play.
As opposed to getting as opposed to getting public school stuff. I mean,
Well, it's either getting public schools and using your Oxford, or getting factories and not using your Oxford.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 options, right?
Yeah, I guess. So not thrilled about that. I guess the only
Could build a Gallius, maybe, just to like preempt the frigates.
The only thing I like about this is I do want to see if I have coal, because I'm so incredibly unlucky
I
with
actually
coal
think
that
eating
would be
food
really
to
nice.
that capital, to that city, is correct.
That's wrong. It's wrong 100%.
But you can just work all production tiles.
It doesn't.
I guess you.
There's no. I didn't.
You know, you're actually gonna get a free monument in that city.
Good.
It's relevant.
Yeah, the trade routes is really what is it all appealing to this for me. It's a pretty shitty city location. I don't like it. It's going to cost me quite a bit of gold to buy out to these tiles. Probably all of my gold right now to buy these tiles, and that's the only way this city has anything. I mean, it does technically have a luxury, so that's something. I think I'm trading for that luxury right now, but it's still something.
It'll end soon, I think. Windmill.
Alright. So I'm going to settle this.
That city doesn't really need a windmill, does it?
Yeah,
I would build.
It's going to build a factory right after, right? So 4 turns on factories.
But you
5
can
turns
also
on
build.
What?
What's the other building in there? Bank.
No. Definitely a windmill over that. If I'm really worried, because think about the logic you just told me, Sam. If I'm really going into factories for the production to save myself, right? The next 2 things I'm going to be building are 2 really long buildings. They're going to be a factory and a public school. Like, I don't know if I agree with the logic, but if we're going to play with the logic, we should at least be consistent with that, right? So, all right,
send that trade route.
Not food production, excuse me. And we need a library. We actually need a granary. And then if I don't need to Oxford because I'm teching it.
Build a workshop first.
Why?
Because it's efficient.
Alright, so I grow out to there in 5 turns anyways, so let's grab this tile and get the worker.
Get that worker over there.
5 turns. I guess I'm going to have to build that. Buy that? I don't know. Let's get there. Alright.
You don't need the happiest right away. So you're not working your artist slots yet.
No, I didn't need to do that. It's true. Okay. Let my watch this. And
we delete that trebuchet.
it's currently free, so it's not an issue. But I will eventually want to delete it. Yep. And I do want to work those artist slots, and I want to work them over things like this tile. Next time I grow in the city, 5 turns. I guess I would rather actually work it than this right now. It does slow the growth by 1 turn.
And you also slow down your windmill by a turn, too.
Ooh, I don't actually want to slow down. Why would that slow my windmill? Oh, because of this.
You took it off a lumber mill.
Is it worth losing 5 science for that right now? It kind of is, because I need that factory up.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm going to find out if I have coal in 4 turns. So what I might actually have done, I probably should have waited. I should have done what my original plan was, which was to settle the, to finish what is the big Coliseum called? Circus Maximus. Because what the problem is here is if there's coal, and there's coal somewhere else, I really should be planting a city for coal.
Well, where? Okay, realistically, where else are you planting a city?
There's still room in here somewhere. There's potentially taking a city-state if it has coal and I need it, although I don't really want either of these city-states. And there was potentially this city spot over here. So if there's coal up in here, and this city spot was available, I would prioritize that above this.
Okay. You may not be wrong, but I think you'll have coal. With the land of 2 players, you're in strategic balance. You're very likely to have coal.
I don't think strategic balance actually impacts coal whatsoever. I think it only is for horses and...
Okay, well, it's still 2 people's lands.
Certainly 2 people's lands is a benefit. What did I get? Pike.
Sidon requires a road.
They want a trade route too, although I haven't had a trade route to send them. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot you. Shoot you. Market's done in here. What am I waiting on? I'm just killing time, right? 3 turns. 3 turns is more than killing time.
Coal usually spawns on hills, but it can spawn on like jungle tiles or flatland, but is more than likely to be on hills. To answer your question.
Let's cancel that. I actually don't want trading posts this game.
It's okay to put them on like the
I don't know. I feel like this is actually a game where fertilizer is something. So I'm actually tempted to pick up fertilizer.
Here's another thing that I'm thinking, right? So since you're going factories, you're going to be building factories, and you're not going to be able to go into public schools right away. Mm-hmm. So you could potentially pick up chemistry on the way to public schools.
You really don't want me getting an ideology, do you? Are you against that for some reason?
You're getting an ideology off of factories.
If I have coal.
Oh, then you don't go for chemistry.
This spear is kind of worse than useless right now. I'm actually tempted to gift him away. Sedone has 2 really easily.
Why is that city not growing at all in the north?
Because I'm not growing.
Grassland tile.
You want me to work grassland over this? I guess what's the time on that? I guess that's a fairly short amount of time for that. I was actually hoping to buy this tile in a minute. But man, it's kind of expensive. I guess I need it, right? So I could buy here, then there. Does that work? It does.
Yeah.
Let's buy that.
Yeah, that's good.
And I guess this guy can stop on this fucking farm and get over there. It'd be useful for once in his life. Alright.
I do like our position, though, regardless, as far as tech and demographics go.
Yeah, we're fairly good. Soldiers at 2nd, too, which is nice. I do need to be wary of frigates in here. I should be watching yields. What is yields? B? Why? If that goes
That's fertilizer? No, he has Petra in that city. Yeah, he's Petra in that city. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's a Petra city.
Huh. Good to know. It means it can pump out frigates pretty nastily.
It's true. That's probably something we should have known earlier.
Yeah. We didn't get good. We had war for so long. It took us forever to get any scouting going.
True.
I guess I should throw a road up over there at some point. What's my next trade route? Is it in
until biology or railroad?
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Or taking over a Petra city.
Or a Colossus city.
Yeah. I still don't think going to war with Morocco does anything.
His capital's only 12. That's so sad. He's feeding it. He's got to be feeding it a cargo ship too, right?
Sure is. This
raising
only 11.
Wow.
It's only 15, man. All right. So great writer, great. Ooh, culture from Prague.
When did you finish Sistine Chapel?
What did they want? Too bad they're hostile. How long ago?
Sistine Chapel over 8 turns ago.
This was how many turns for us? 4?
I don't think it
was. It probably was, man. Because we finished this. We're 4 turns into this and 4 turns to economics. It's probably fairly close. It's probably a few more turns, maybe like 3 to 4 more turns. All right, castle in here. They're like yes. Just in case fucking frigates show up.
Yep.
Alright, let's get this guy
Actually,
out
would
of
a
here.
harbor increase the gold you get from that trade route he's giving you?
Is harbor incoming gold or just outgoing? No, I don't think incoming is. I don't think out.
Income is affected by harbor. I think it's just market. Yeah, it's originating from this city.
Okay.
So no. But a bank would. No, when it, as I say that, no it doesn't.
Only market does that.
You know. I think I'm gonna build a castle in there. Just better safe than sorry on that. Alright, so
Upgrade is good. Get that out of there.
yeah. I just want them open. I'm open terrain promoting them guys in case I have to deal with frigates in here because the freshwater the coastal tiles like that are considered open terrain. So alright.
Right.
What's this guy doing? Farming there. That's right. Didn't actually mean to finish that trading post, but it's something. He's trading a lot with me. I don't think he has any intention of coming to war with me.
No, he's probably like negative gold and needs gold.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Alright, let's back out of there. When did this city grown yet? No, 4 turns. I gotta remember when this city grows to reassign growth. Alright, let's set up and fortify. And what is this guy doing? Let's chop that out, it's fine. I think I can
It'd be really
actually
nice to
delete
have
this.
the coal immediately.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, the swordsman's probably pretty useless, but he does increase your military score,
Yeah.
which
And
is
also,
not irrelevant.
I'm farming this camp, but eventually I will. I mean, I don't really want to clear the camp because I don't want to make it respawn over here, and then therefore screw me. Let's see. I'm importing a lot of happiness. Well, if the Zulu are going to be, this is a bad time for attacking people because your tech. I mean, his army's still pretty fucking big, but I assume it's mostly impies and dumb shit, right? Like. Can't imagine this is actually like a modern army. I feel like this is MPs and something else. So this city just got its university. That wasn't there that long ago.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think so.
I remember that banana tile being 2 science a long time ago.
Right. I don't remember it.
Oh, he never improved that citrus, I think. That's why he doesn't have any to trade.
Yeah. He's got other. I mean, he's got 3 other citrus. 1, 2, 3. Those are all improved.
True.
Oh, I forgot. I wanted to build. Oh, I have to get my last barracks. Oh, I have to get 2 more barracks now because settle this
Are
garbage.
you thinking about heroic epic? You
Oh,
can
yeah.
probably delete that archer now. Yep. Oh, you could have gifted it, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Probably should have. Yeah.
Globe theater. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't really have money. I kind of want banks, and
Well, whatever it is, you're building a factory next turn, hopefully.
yeah, exactly. It's not going to matter too much.
I
I need to get a fucking.
think that city will be good.
I don't.
I think this was worthwhile.
I don't. I think it's going to be garbage.
You don't? Okay.
All right. I am going to finish the barracks in here. Is there anything I need ahead of that? Do I delay 1 turn on a bank?
Bank? No.
Kind of. You don't think I delay 1 turn on the factory? It's not going to matter because the other
Well,
cities
yeah,
aren't
it'll
going to
be in
sense
your
the
capital.
factory.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Money is money.
Money is money. No? May I leave? I don't know. Maybe we're just playing with newer players this game.
I
So I'm
think
seeing
we
some-
are.
Seeing some kind of poor decision making. We'll see. Alright, so let's see. Where do you think we're going to have coal? I'm betting coal is down here somewhere that I don't have.
I think you're just pessimistic.
I seem to never get coal anymore, so...
I bet there's some in your capital.
Do I want this city stagnant or growing? I think I want it stagnant for now. It's fine. You bet there's coal in my capital? That'd be nice. That'd be a nice change. I'd rather work the windmill than that tile.
Yeah. For sure. Seems good.
Yep. Alright, cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers, stream. I want my coal. So.
I'm gonna laugh when it's in the city you just planted.
I'm gonna laugh when it's over here. It's gonna be right there. Nope, right here. My city might grow to that rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No,
The
right
tile
there.
your watch is on.
Nope, it's gonna be underneath. Yeah, it could be here. That's true. Right
I
where
don't think I've
want it.
ever seen a coal on a tundra plain tile. That is not something I've seen.
Yeah.
Plain Tundra Tile? I don't think that's possible.
I actually don't know about that. I don't know if they could be in there. Yeah, I think it'd be in the crop seed too, but we'll find out this turn. Let's find out what we got, guys. Alright. Where is my troll coal?
No whammies, no whammies.
No coal.
Yet.
Coal here.
Ah.
How much is theirs at a 7? It's a 7. Good. Coal down here, as we expected. No coal in here, no coal in there. And no coal in there. Okay. So we just won the coal lottery, which means we lose the uranium lottery. So that's good to know. I guess I'm going to go have a look.
Just buy the coal tile and get a worker over there.
Yep. I want to go have a look at this cap.
Yeah, definitely a Zulu cap.
Alright, this city is grown. Fantastic.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this game's like over already, but
I think that's optimistic.
yeah, it is.
And let's get into scientific theory next. And of course, it's not fucking improved. Do I have a worker anywhere close to that? Workers. I don't.
That guy's probably the closest.
Yeah, he's already on the road. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 turns for him to get there or something though. Can I buy the tile? I can. I'm just gonna buy the tile since my city's too stupid to actually move towards it. And I don't really need to chop that out. Let's head that way too. It's a little disappointing.
See, this is what I'm talking about. So, So it's going to take you a couple turns to build into to get the coal online.
And this is again one reason not to go factories right now, because it's going to take me it's going to take me just enough time to get the coal online that I'm going to have public school tech finished. And then I'm going to have to choose between public schools or factories. And at that point, I may as well just, I mean, it seems, I don't know, it seems fairly fair to me, the sequence of events. Oh, I'm going to move this guy back. I need to move him back. That's the wrong way. Go that way.
No, you don't want to level that guy. He's already level 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at that. I think since you did this, you're still building your factories first. Actually, check city-states. Any city-states you can get, maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe quests?
That's a Galeas.
That is a Galeas, but it could be a defensive Galeas.
That's pretty annoying. Yeah, I know, this is just gutting me. It's not really doing a lot. He is coming over to Bassan at some point. I do want the production bonus. I'm not too worried about Morocco. I mean, I guess he could come attack me, but I don't think he's going to. I mean, I guess he might as part of like some group attack on me, but I don't think it's going to be all that helpful. Bossy in 5 turns. What are we up to right now? 223. We need to see if that moves.
Pop it.
You think that's the pick? Was it lower before?
Maybe you wait 1 turn, but you want to pop it at least next turn because you get
secularism. Exactly. Yep. But there's no point in doing it now because it won't actually improve the time.
Okay.
Alright. He was over here earlier. He was probably forgot about it for a while and it's coming down now. I'm okay with the profit being there. It's not bugging me. Lots of things bug me, but that one's not one of them right now. Alright. Big Ben, as I thought.
You might want to consider military. Like, actually, another reason to go factories is the ability to build Gatling guns, which is very good at defense.
I fucking hate Gatling guns. Alright, so next turn we can start on that. So it's going to be, what is it, 4 turns you put them on? 3 turns? It's a long time.
4 turns? Sure.
That wasn't something with a few more hit points than a raw archer. I want to see what this army is that's so big. Is it just mostly impies still?
Gotta be, right?
I don't really want that.
What other natural wonder does Zulu have, by the way, that he proposed natural heritage sites?
I don't know. I can't see enough of his lands to see it.
It's gotta be one in Nobamba, right?
If it is, it's over this way and I can't get to it.
Because he doesn't have El Dorado. And it's not in that northern city, because we can see that entire city except for the actual city.
Should I potentially go for Big Ben here in 6 turns? You know, what am I going to get in 6 turns?
Yeah, maybe. You know what would have been a good idea? Attacking that Zulu city. You know what I just noticed?
What's that?
That city is Machu Picchu.
Where are you seeing that?
Look at the mountain. And no, the northern city.
Oh, this one. Is that Machu Picchu? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, maybe it's not, actually.
I don't even think Zulu have Machu Picchu.
Who built Machu Picchu?
Oh, they sure do. They sure do have it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I want this or do I want Taj Mahal? I kind of want Taj Mahal over this. think I would rather... Man, can I get that in another city? Do I have another city with production? Thank you. Another production
don't
that
think-
matters.
Big Ben's gonna do much.
Rio de Janeiro. I don't want to put it in a city. Yeah, but it denies it to other people, like Morocco.
Do you reassign the tiles in Rio de Janeiro? You didn't want to work that lumber mill, right?
Okay, working that lumber mill. I guess I could work this over that, because it's not a big deal. Yeah. I don't want to work that tile to grow, though. Yeah, prefer that.
I think you still grow in 6 turns if you're on the lumber mill.
Ah, disaster. I just realized I don't have... I thought I'd just fit in my heroic epic here, but I don't have a barracks in fucking Garbage City. Garbage Town over there. Zemp Town. We're renaming that to Zemp Town, by the way.
Town.
Oh shit, I should have popped my writer this turn. I didn't.
Yes, you
It's
should.
wasted. That's a lot of wasted, actually, science.
Yeah.
Do you really care if Morocco builds Big Ben? I don't, but I like Big Ben as a general rule, so I certainly am considering trying to get it. Alright, so finishing here, 6 turns. Terracotta Army? Did I just build it to get it out of the way? I don't think so.
What would you get? Could you get like another unit, maybe?
Constabulary would be something. Other than that, it's Big Ben. And 2 turns on Taj Mahal, so I think I actually go just Constabulary right now. And then figure out what I do with
Or a
it.
Terracotta Army. I think Terracotta Army is good for denying it, actually, if anything.
Alright, we'll
You
get the
don't
big
want
Terracotta
Zulu
Army.
to get that, right?
Might have some overflow, yeah, I really don't want to. I'm actually surprised it's up with the amount of people at war. It
Right.
really kind of shocks me.
Any unit you could build, like maybe a Gatling gun? Gatling gun would be pretty huge.
Why do I want a Gatling gun right now?
Cause
It has, it's... I don't think I need a Gatling gun right now. I don't think it actually helps me at all.
gives you an extra Gatling gun.
I don't like Gatling guns. Alright, capital
They're good at
food
defense.
is good.
Please pop that raider.
Thank God for that. Yeah, I would actually probably have forgotten to. 261, so it actually went down, I think. It was 265 before, wasn't it? Or is it 255?
I don't remember.
Secularism
Oh,
is 333. That's 50 science. That's quite a bit. And what are we seeing over here? Still want to go look at that army and see what the fuck it is. Wait. And fortify. Be done.
So many watches. Sim's house.
That's where you lived, then. Garbage Town, right there.
Garbage, huh?
I don't know, guys. It's hit or miss on the stream whether you guys like Sim or not commentating. I find it enjoyable for company. This game has been very SimCity-ish and with an ugly start early. Some games I like it, some games I don't. I'm enjoying it tonight, so if you're not enjoying it, I'm sorry, but it's probably going to be here for a while tonight. Alright. Can we not see that? Do they have 2 sight? Yeah, they don't have the sight loss that most units have on
That's
that.
interesting, yeah.
Let's chop that out. Arm in there. Are we seeing more Goliaths out of there? No, it's just sitting there. It might just be defensive. I suppose that is a possibility. I struggle with. I mean, he's certainly.
See, I don't think he knows that you're inland.
He just scouted up here with his trireme. He ought to know.
He was like, no, he was blocked by that barb camp. I don't think he ever got up there.
Alright, set up and fortify. That's good. What are we seeing over here? I'm really curious what's attacking Stockholm.
A bunch of impies.
Yeah, right. Alright, so we're heading into Taj Mahal next turn.
Agreed.
I think I'm going to be first.
And I think popping the...
Wow, I'm not that far ahead of the average.
It's true.
I mean, am I missing techs that are likely people to have? Possibly steel.
Astronomy. Steel.
No one has navigation. People have steel. Or I mean, this guy, how many mountains is he on? Just the one, I guess?
It's the one, I think.
Tushki doesn't think Sem's house is very impressive. I mean, what the advantage we get out of talking with Sem is I get less time to focus on kind of narrating what I'm doing and explaining the reasoning behind it, but we get a dissenting opinion. So there is some back and forth between us as we think about options. And I don't know what I think is better for information. There's also, I mean, as I said, there's the benefit for me is like I get someone to chat with this game. It's been a pretty boring game for me, to be honest. That early rush actually was annoying more than it was interesting. There wasn't a lot of complex combat there, decision making. Why is there a fucking crossbow moving over here?
That is a good question.
We're gonna be getting a horseman is coming down the scout.
But no, it's like he's taking Stockholm right now, right?
So, Sem's house is grown. Uh oh.
Sem's house is grown.
Guess we'll work the production right now.
You should have a lot of overflow in your capital right now.
Yeah, I should. Let's go ahead and grab porcelain or Taj Mahal, and I'd like to save my golden age for that.
I think you should golden age now.
Why? What is the benefit of that? I'm building a bunch of stupid buildings I don't care about. It's 3 turns away.
Because you're building Taj Mahal, right?
There's not a chance in hell I'm popping my golden age.
The Taj Mahal will just extend that golden age.
Yeah, but there's not a chance in hell I want my golden age before. No one else is at this tech besides me, right? So 1340, no one is there yet. I do not want other people. I don't want to waste my golden age right before I have to build both factories and public schools in all my cities. Like that seems to me the most useful application of my potential 20% production bonus from a golden age. What the fuck am I going to build?
I think that crossbow is just for
alright, so
scouting.
we're gifting, right?
Yeah, a lot of gifting. Well,
Prague is my primary. Alright, so what do we have? This is 2 military city-states. What do they give? Siege tower. Not that useful to me. I don't need this horse, he's there. I guess Sedone is fine. Just a nice little buffer. I could buy them off pretty quickly. I'm gonna even
get a road to Sedone.
Yeah, might be something to do. And another Hawat is fine. And what are we doing with this thing? I really don't think I need this.
He probably has crossbows with range.
Oh my god, that'd be horrendous if that's true. That'd be so annoying. Anything in here that I care about?
Military? Gatling gun, maybe?
Gatling gun is something. Impy, crossbow. Like, this is not a real army.
Still attacking the city, so I can't imagine he's coming after you.
No, I can't either. Alright, unupgraded Hiawatha make me a little sad. But I guess there's only one. I don't believe the swordsman for sure. Fuck you, swordsman. And the knight, I guess I could replace the horseman. Yeah. Just alright, I think I'm saving at this point. I don't think it's worth planting.
Well, I think one more plant's probably fine.
One more plant. So what is it right now? It's turn 128, and we're talking about 4k out of these when I actually pop them, right? So that needs, and if I'm making 10 science out of this, I need, what, 400 turns to make that equal?
Okay, right, but that's not the only factor.
I guess it does pump up my other
getting there faster. Getting to the point to be able to pop them faster.
I don't know that I need faster science right now. I need production. I don't think this is worth using. I might potentially be tempted to use it pre 4K at something like
getting infantry faster.
Yeah.
I'll get behind that.
I think my chat had a good point about talking to Tushki. This is not the most. I don't really want this guy. I guess he can go in the city. I don't really want him getting like sniped by this stupid thing. Two seconds, right back. So I'm out of my normal tonic water right now. I'm drinking what's called gin and tonics or Death Door. Gin is in there. Have you ever heard of Death Door?
No.
So that's actually a local one. I believe it's Wisconsin, but it might be fucking Michigan. But it's some like semi-local gin brewery, and it's like gin with a little hint of anise in it. It's actually quite nice, but it's just a little harsher than the other gins that I've been drinking. Not in terms of like quality, just in terms of the flavoring on it. So like, what is this stupid thing doing? All right, just get in there. Delete. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, thanks done in here. I wouldn't mind getting multipliers in here, so potentially National Epic, since this is my place.
Well, you're gonna be starting a factory next turn, right?
Yeah, let's put a turn into it, right? Alright, 2
Or
votes.
religion?
We can pass this, right? There's no reason we can't. We get 3 for that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That puts me up for delegates. Alright, this was previously Rio de Janeiro. I need that again. They're still not going for shit. And I have more guilds I want to work. Yeah. What's this city doing? This worker, rather. This worker's making me sad. That's what he's doing. So
Building a road to Sidon, right?
building a road to Sidon is something. I should have said that before I moved it.
You moved it pretty fast.
I had a long conversation about it. You know, you got to get your head out of Zemp's house and get over here and play. I know it's the other side of the map, but seriously. All right, so I guess I'm gonna get in here and set up. I don't mind setting up in case. I don't think I'm gonna get frigated by Zulus at this point. I really don't, but it's worth thinking about. Is it factories next turn? So all this shit is just garbage. I really would actually like to overflow from scouts and just delete them. I don't think I think the Gatling gun is nothing for me, right? So that's overflow here. Can I get overflow here from the scout? Yeah, let's do that. And where else do I have to worry about it? Capital's not going to be able to do it, and they're finishing something else. Okay, so that's fine. So Tushki is playing for the concede, which I think is reasonable. He's had fucking like terrible lands all game and has
Since 120 turns. Yeah.
Crime and Punishment by Stone Brewing. No, I like Stone Brewing in general, Arcanon, but I haven't actually messed with Crime and Punishment. I really like the Stone Pale. It's really nice. I messed with some of their like named beers. I love the name Arrogant Bastard. I have a T-shirt actually somewhere, my Arrogant Bastard T-shirt, Stone Brewing T-shirt, but don't have that right now. Tushki wants to concede. Would it be a good idea to take out the Zulu? No. There's no reason to attack the Zulu right now. There's no way they're going to get these cities turned around into anything useful in any reasonable amount of time. Look, puppet. He has annexed this, but it's nothing great. I will eventually kill the Zulu, but I think I can do that via tech. I don't think I need to do that versus army right now. And I'm about to run into an era where I need all of my production for as long as possible. All right, Buddhism passes. Excellent. All right, let's finish this ridiculous amount of time spent on that. I again think this was the wrong decision to go factories. I thought it at the time, and in retrospect, I think it now again. The only way that would have been worthwhile is if we had coal improved, and I just don't think that is a high enough probability to actually bank on. Alright, let's grab our factories in here, and in here. So 8 turns, kind of annoying. And in here.
You can probably increase the production in that city.
887, that's okay. And what would be in here? 4, that's fine. We'll get a whatever in a moment.
I still think this is correct because
I think World's Fair.
You're building your factories as soon as possible, which is the best way to prevent to be teaming. How do you lose this game, right? They team you. Only way.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I agree with that. I agree the only way I lose this game is they team you.
I'll agree that if you want to be as efficient as possible with order, you can do the Oxford strategy, but
it's not just about efficiency, it's about the timing. Like, this is just a bunch of stacked up shit that I'm not going to be able to build for any length of time. And it
right, but it's still the fastest way to get your factories up, right?
I didn't do anything to really... No, I don't think this sped it up at all. I think this actually... It's not going to be any faster doing it this way. So if I hadn't gone this tech, I'd be 6 turns further. I'd actually, this turn, be bulbing into radio. That's how that would be. Next turn would be...
Well, your Oxford isn't done in Zemp's house.
Well, yes. I mean, yes, you can...
We wouldn't have planted it.
I haven't... Well, I might not have planted it, and I might not have prioritized this, right? I've been building other buildings in between. But basically, Zemp's house, Dumpsterville that it is really messing up everything else. I guess I could potentially...
I think now's the turn you want to pop the golden age.
I think so, too. I think that's correct. So, annoyingly, it's 887. Actually, 776. That's the turn.
Yeah, I would say it should have. I think you can get it down to 6 turns in those cities. If you try.
The goal is to make Zulu concede before uranium. I think I could just push his capital actually relatively soon here. He's not. I mean, he's building windmill. I don't know. I'm not that worried.
What are you thinking? Like artillery or just?
No. There was a comment in chat, not me.
Oh,
I don't have any desire to push Zulu right now. I don't think it's a strong option.
I don't know. I don't hate this decision.
I kind of do because I think it's. I think I get. So if I'm
here's
going
the
order, I
thing. So
lose
you would
literally
be
half that tenant. There's almost
Okay,
no
so-
point in going that tenant now.
right. You don't need to. I think you're going to 5-year plan anyway.
But I do like the science. I mean, the science is nothing to joke about.
I know,
I'm
but I
already,
don't think you need it this game. That's what I'm saying.
you never don't need science, man. It's not like you sit there and go, you know what would be great if I had 100 less science right now. Like, at no point does that make you in a worse shape. The only way that does anything
But
is if people
would-
gang
but
up on
the-
me, right? And there's
Right,
not going to be
there
anyone
is
left
the
to gang
option
up on me anymore. There's only going to be Morocco and fucking Zulu. And the Morocco want to concede.
So you know what that means? Doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, but even that's bad logic. You don't play poorly because it doesn't matter this game.
I don't think we're playing poorly.
I
So
think it's a mistake.
let's do this math. Right? So you would theoretically have radio. Maybe it'd be like 1 turn from now.
It would be this turn because it's the exact same amount of time to tech scientific theory as it is industrialization, 6 turns. So
Right, but it could have been maybe 1 more turn electricity because you didn't have enough pop to make it that many turns.
maybe
Could have been 7 to get electricity. That's what I'm saying.
That's what that's-
Anyways, that's irrelevant. The difference of 1 turn is whatever.
All right, hold on. Do we want to take a moment to get down into here,
I think we do.
or are we going? Are we trying to get into modern or not? We're not trying to get into
We don't
modern.
need to get into
It doesn't
modern because
matter,
we're
right?
building factories.
All right,
so
so
we want to
let's-
go chemistry.
Yeah, there's only one city that
Yeah.
would be massively affected by this anyways, which would be down here. So, all right, let's get over there and start
Okay,
on a
so-
road and cross. Where's my? Oh, what the-
All right, more on this topic.
where's Grasson Hill River? Grasson.
There it goes.
Let's go ahead and buy that tile. 90. Ouch. Why do I? Oh,
Okay,
because the banks.
okay,
the banks
so-
make so much of a difference. Banks plus the golden age, man. That's so much of a difference in actual.
Yeah, it does. All right, so you would have, let's say you were choosing your ideology this turn.
Mhm.
Okay, you would start into industrialization, which would probably take you about 5 turns.
I'd be happy, and I'm about to be unhappy. So that would have been something.
Okay, that is
You know,
true.
but I should look for a large trade if available.
So, but you're starting your factories already. So in 5 turns, you would be able to see that coal and buy to it and start getting a worker over there. It would take you probably 5 to 6 more turns because it took you about 6 turns to improve that coal, right?
Mhm.
So theoretically, in 11 turns, you can start your factories.
Okay, but I'd already have the ideology benefit. And in the meantime, instead of building these factories, which I'm currently overlapping with my public schools, I'd have public schools being built. So basically what would happen is I'd finish public schools and then be able to build factories at 50% less. And I'd actually have public schools done at the same time that I'd be finishing these factories now.
Okay.
And then I still lose, and I gain that 50% production from those factories. So they're going to be a little bit later, the factories, but the public schools are already going to be up. In this case, all we're doing basically is swapping the order of public schools and all we're doing is swapping the order of public schools and that. And no, there's one other thing, right? Look at the policies.
What about?
I'm not going to have my ideology before I finish this fucking policy.
How many turns is it?
It's actually 5. I may have to delay game for 1 turn to do that.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
I don't know.
Not only that, but this way, you get the benefit immediately, the 25% science immediately from factories.
If I take that first. At
Which,
this point, at this point
what
the
are we
production is almost better, right? Because at this point, I actually have a reason to not do that because I've wasted that. I don't know when I think about that. I think it's slower. All right.